Our first guest is an Academy Award-winning actor and a big-time motion picture star. He has a brand-new motion picture entitled Wind Talkers. It opens June 14th. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Nicolas Cage.
Glad to be back.
Good to have you with us. Let me ask you a question. You know, we have this woman, I'm sure you heard about her. She was in Yellowstone and had an encounter with a wild grizzly bear and survived and is fine and is going to tell us all about it. Have you ever had anything like that, any kind of wild animal?
Well, your friend Josh just told me about this woman with the bear, and
right.
It's interesting. He said that the bear just sort of gently bit her leg, but didn't really draw blood or anything. So
right. We were hoping
to
keep
testing.
We were going to save that, though.
Oh, you were going to say that?
There's no need for her to come out here.
Well, I was curious because I thought it was sort of like an al dente. Let's see if it was the right texture, and the bear didn't approve. But no, to answer your question, I did have an encounter with a rattlesnake once.
Oh, they're deadly poison.
Well, yeah, they've got venom, and I found myself, I was trout fishing with my cousin Roman, and I found myself in a rattlesnake patch, and I was literally surrounded by these snakes, and I didn't know what to do, and lo and behold, there was like this stick, this staff with a nail through it, and I thought, well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the stick, and I thought, then I got faced with this conundrum, if you will, that I don't really want to kill anything.
Right. No, I think that's,
But I didn't also want to get bit.
Well, exactly.
So there you go, and I clobbered it, and then it came up, and it reared its head, and it hissed at me, and then the tail started rattling.
Oh.
And then I just went completely bananas.
Yeah.
And just started hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. And I took it and I threw it in my trout pail of water. Because I was brought up to believe that everything you kill, you got to eat. So I took it back to the house and I chopped its head off so the poison didn't get in the meat, and I chopped the rattler off so that I could maybe wear it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But I lost that. But then I barbecued it, and I'll be darned if it wasn't delicious.
No, it wasn't delicious.
It was delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then the story has a happy ending, I guess, kind of. But did you skin them?
I skinned it, and I did the whole number. I felt like I was doing some sort of an Indian ritual.
Uh-huh. How was it? What did it taste like?
Well, you know, it tasted like chicken. You got me. You got me. But it's true. That's really what it tasted like.
And have you eaten much snake since?
No, I've not had the opportunity to eat any more snake.
I was looking at a thing, and apparently there's like a restaurant in China, maybe more than one, where all they serve is snake. And they bring them out, and you pick your own snake, and then they just exactly what you did, and then they skin them up, and they bring it back out, and there you go.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it's very strange.
That's weird.
It ain't exactly Benihana.
Yeah, I'll have the Black Mamba today.
Yeah. Now, you're directing films now?
Yeah, I did my first directing. It's a movie called Sunny. Thank you. Yeah.
Called Sunny?
Sunny, yeah. Thank you.
Now, I know your uncle is a director.
Yeah.
How many in the immediate or extended family have directed films now?
I'm actually now number 7 in the
Really?
Coppola family to have directed.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What took you so long?
I was really concentrating on acting, you know, and then I decided I wanted to go behind the camera. And I guess one of the things that I took from Francis when I worked with him was the way he says action. He hits the act and then he lets it roll on the shun. So he's like, action. and I started doing that. And then I found that, then I would go, cut! Like John Woo, you see? Mm-hmm. So I have like John Woo for my cut, and action is from Francis.
Well, you can do a lot worse there,
yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
let me hear the action again.
Hut!
No, that was the hut.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. The action is, right. I got my...
First film, come on.
Yeah, could you, yeah. That might have actually happened on the set. But anyway,
that doesn't generate respect or confidence.
No, it's... action.
Action.
There you go. Yeah.
So you just kind of fall off in the sun?
Action. It helps you relax. It relaxes the actors.
Yeah.
Action.
And what is the film Sunny? What is the subject matter?
Well, it's actually very tough subject matter. It's about a dysfunctional family. It's not a comedy. It's a drama.
And why did you pick this as your first, as your directorial debut?
I read the script 20 years ago, and I was going to play the part, but now I'm not the right age for the part. And it stayed with me. I thought it was heartbreaking. I thought it was really edgy material, which I like, you know, and so it worked out. But it's actually about it's about a mother who raises her child to be a male prostitute. It's not funny. It's intense. We don't want to go there. But you asked.
Action.
Yeah.
Well, is it? Yeah, you're right. I don't want to. I don't want anything to do with that. But as you're directing the actors in the thing, because you're an actor and you have such a great body of work and so much experience, do you sometimes find yourself thinking, no, you jerk, you're not doing it right. What is wrong with you? Know, do those thoughts ever run through your head while you're watching somebody perform?
No. I'm
Really?
very careful with the casting process. I know the actors I got were great, and they did all the work, you know.
Are you still, you collect a lot of stuff?
I'm downsizing.
But you had a wide variety of interests.
Very eclectic, it's true. I like all kinds of different things, but I don't believe in worshiping false icons, so now I'm sort of giving them away or selling them or downsizing.
And what kind of things are you hanging on to?
Well, I'll hang on to a couple old vintage comic books and some cars, but I'm trying to go on a more spiritual path these days.
Well, good for you. Did you have a large collection of... Did you have at one time you had a lot of cars? Do you like cars?
Oh yeah, well I love cars. I mean, I love the sound of a great V12. I've had some of my best moments in cars. Actually, I had a really Actually, I was thinking about a different moment I had. But I had a wipeout on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles. I was driving a 289 V8 Austin Healey, and I had just converted it to an automatic, which was not a smart idea. It was not a good mechanic. And I'm going. It was late at night. I was about to go on a date, and I hit the automatic into park on the freeway, and I literally 360'd on the 405, and I wound up facing traffic. And then literally a Mack truck comes up to me and he says over his CV, "Put the car in reverse." So I put the car in reverse, and I'm driving backwards on the 405 freeway trying to find an off-ramp.
You can back off.
Yeah, so that was my closest
That's
brush.
humiliating, really, more than anything, isn't it?
It really doesn't make me sound like a very good driver, does it?
My God, but the park apparently does work. That's good to know.
Yeah, well,
It parked you immediately.
I sold the car.
Yeah. I want to talk here a second about your film, The Wind Talker.
Yes.
And this is based mostly on actual events, actual occurrences in World War II?
Actually, it's inspired by true events. And what's fascinating is that no one really knew, they didn't teach in my history books in high school, that the Navajo Nation was so instrumental in our winning World War II because they developed a code that expedited medical aid and airstrikes, and they did it quickly. So they're true heroes, and they're finally being honored.
And it only came to light in like the 60s, right?
It came to light in 1968, I believe, but still, not too many people knew about it until recently when the president gave them congressional gold medals of honor.
Let's take a look at a clip of the film and explain who we're going to see in it in addition to yourself. And the director you mentioned is John Woo.
John Woo, yes. And
you know what we're going to see?
You're going to see Adam Beach, who plays Ben Yazzie, the Navajo code talker, and I'm Joe Enders, and I'm your average sort of Italian-American Marine who really doesn't know what he's doing in this war.
Becomes a hero, though.
And becomes a hero.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wind Talker. Take a look. The Wind Talker opens June 14th. Great to see you again.
Good to see you, David.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you.
All
Nicolas Cage, everybody. We'll be right back with the Bear Ladies.